Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I am so very grateful to have you here. Thank you for taking the time. For those of you who are just joining, my name is Marcy, and what I do is I channel information from spirit and I write it down, and then I listen to music and I get information from the music, and then I am usually moved to finish off with tarot cards. So let's see what we have today. Each day is a new chance to be the world you want around you. Be peace. Be kind, be love. This is much needed now. We are with you. That was short and sweet, but it is really important. Now is a time when we really want to try to manifest what we're coming forward with, right? And we're constantly doing that, whether we mean to manifest something or not. It's all about the thoughts that are in your head. It's all about what's collecting in your head. Be the peace. I know there's a lot going on, and it's getting a little bit funky out there. But it's okay. This has to happen so that we can move into a better place as a universe, as part of the universe. We need to move into a better place. We're better than what we've been doing for these last, I don't know, thousands of years. We can do better. So let's listen to the music and see what the music has to say. The song that's on now is called The Puppy Song from Henry Nilsson. I love this song. It just makes you feel happy and carefree and puppies. And it has that same feel as my Labradorable deck. This is a great start because this is what they're saying is coming to us. This is what we're going to do. They want us to stay in that place mentally, though, so that we can pull things forward. This really, really is a very important time. They're really emphasizing the importance they're bringing me to the light over here. And that beautiful wine bottle, a friend of mine made that for me. I absolutely love it. She sells them. So if anybody's interested, let me know. It's about the light. It really, really is about the light that's leading us forward. We need that shining light to lead us forward. They're showing me the Hermit card. He's always holding out a lantern. And you are actually the lantern. That's your light that he's holding, leading us forward. It's kind of what the universe does, right? It's got our back, it's behind us, but we're the ones moving through this incarnation the way we are. I am not going to listen to this whole song. This song I find very, very disturbing. It's Angie Baby by Helen Reddy. There's something I really don't like about the music. I used to love this song when I was a kid, but it should be noted that it's about an insane woman, and there's a lot of insanity going on right now. We don't know heads from tails, right? We don't know who to believe. We don't know what we're actually seeing. I mean, it's all about perception, and now I don't know, things are just going a little haywire, but it's okay. It's going to be fine. It's just, we've got to get through the mess. All right, so where else are we going? What song is this? They're throwing Harry Nilsson right back at me with "You're breaking my heart." I cannot repeat the first couple of lines because it swears. It's about this man who's gone through a breakup or is going through a breakup, and what happens with him is that he's going through the stages of grief. He's going through the anger, he's going through the disbelief, he's going through all of that. But it's such an upbeat song, right? They're bringing me to the candle that I got from Christmas, which I am also not going to show. It's a candle, which is the hand flipping the bird. Let's put it that way. And it really hits me with the humor of it. I absolutely love it, but I'm not going to show it on camera. They're reminding me that even that's about perspective, about how I look at things, how other people look at things. There's nothing left to do. That's the word they're bringing me apart. It's breaking my heart. It's tearing us apart. So candle you. Let's just put it that way. That's what the song is. Yeah. And there's a lot of that energy going on right now, too, isn't there? A lot of you deserve this, you voted for this, you wanted this is what you did. It's a lot of that and a lot of like anger towards them for it. And we need to get past that anger. We really need to get past that anger. That is delaying the situation. You know how I said, actually, I don't know when I said this, but at some point, I believe in one of these videos, I said that we're holding ourselves back. That's what's holding us back. And I said the timelines are also changing goalposts. Like it feels like the timeline keeps being stretched out. 5 more minutes, mom. That kind of an energy. I want to stretch this out. We don't want to stretch this out. We need to get through this. We need to do better. They just had me light my love candle, so I did that. And here we have "Say Goodbye to Hollywood" by Billy Joel. You want me to start shuffling? Say goodbye to Hollywood. Say goodbye to everything that we knew, all the things that we had, the old way of doing things. This is a whole reinvention. It's a good thing. Just doesn't feel like it right now. Hold your space. Celebrate the little things. Together, we've got to stay together. It was just in the song. Again, purple and lavender are very prominent. I don't know. Purple can be mourning, right? Isn't that right? Or am I not getting that right? We're going to go through the stages of grief, is what they're saying. And that jumped out. They called for me to cut, and I'm going to do that. Okay, they did want that there. All right. And they're already preparing me to bring out my Labradorable deck. This is good. They're trying to soothe us. They're trying to let us know it's going to be okay. And it will. It will be. The King of Wands. The King of Wands. Look at the strength in that. Look at that lion behind him, supporting him. The connection to nature, the fact that we're all connected, needs to be understood. There you are again, the light at the top of the wand. That's a benevolent leader. Seven of Wands. Look at the peacefulness of this. First of all, two wands, recognition, passion, new beginnings, new starts, new inventions, new ideas. And then we have the Seven of Wands again. But again, look at the peace. Look at the peace with this woman. She's got all these things going on down here, and she's not paying attention to a thing. She is in her place, putting out the love. Push out the love, people. Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about security. But look at the expression on her face. She's thinking. Stay in that frame, stay in that place of security. Right now, what I'm very much feeling, what they're making me feel is like a wanting for this. I miss that peace. I miss all of that. We've got to find the peace ourselves these days. We've got to find the inner peace. This is the past position, and this is the Ten of Swords. But it's the Ten of Swords reversed, and that's pain falling out. That's things falling out. And that is what we've been feeling. We've been feeling the pain of the birth, they're saying, the pain of the rebirth. Here we have the Six of Swords. Okay, so we're dealing with wands and swords here mostly. Well, we did have the coins. Six of Swords is going through a difficult time. And that is what's happening. We are going through the difficult time. We are longing for a benevolent leader. We want that security. We want to feel safe again. This is all part of that. This is a promise that you are moving into better waters. The Six of Swords reverse is we know things are difficult right now, but it's going to get better, and it will get better. This is a position of the near future, 2 to 3 months, one year to a year and a half. I mean, but it doesn't usually feel like it goes past a year. Feels more like 2 or 3 months. And it's the devil released. Holy cow. And we've got the talking heads. Watch out. You might get what you're after. Burning Down the House is the name of the song. It took me that long to remember what it was. But burning down the house, what did I just say? We had to burn things down to rebuild. This is the letting go of that. Again, feels like 2 to 3 months. We're going to be letting go of those things. We'll finally be letting go of what we think defines us or what we think defines the world. Okay. This position is how you see yourself. This is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is about money. It's about having enough and giving to others, right? There's the lovely bird of peace flying above. I'm glad you see yourself this way. Somebody who's there supporting, holding that place of love and security, that feeling of security. Hold on to this. Hold on to what you want. Hold on to those feelings. That's what we manifest with. That's how we manifest. This is in the position of how others see you or how things are around you. Because it's so close to a major arcana, I always say it's them telling you what they see for you as well. And that's the Emperor reversed. The Emperor reversed, the poem that goes along with that is butterfly flits and knows no way. They're lost, right? Man must plan and work each day. That's the manifesting. They see us manifesting this. That right? That's the manifesting. We know what we want, we've got a plan, and now we've got to work towards it. And that it can be just an emotional thing as well. Holding, like I said, holding that space of peace, holding that space of love, holding the good things that are coming, the true equality for all. They're reminding me that we're the butterfly as well. Not only are we man, but we are the butterfly as well. And what's butterfly? It's transformation. Butterfly flits and knows no way. We don't know the way. We don't know where things are going. So that's why man must plan and work all day. And that's the connection too, right? Man must plan to help nature as well, because this is all part of who we are. We are everything. Ah, here come the mamas and the papas. Just dream a little dream. Dream that dream. Know that what we want. Move forward with it. Be that love. In the hopes and fears is justice, right? Right now, we're not feeling like things are just, and we're a little concerned about that. We're more than a little concerned about that. This is the hopes and fears. We're hoping for that as well, because it has put us in a position of fear, and that's what they're reminding us of. We have got to hold that position of knowing that everything is going to be fine. I don't know who Jessica is. Somebody from the other side, felt female, youngish, really kind of hard to tell. Could be anywhere between 15 and 25 because I don't have a real clear, even further out, 35. I don't know if she's calling for Jessica or if she is Jessica. She's good. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have in the outcome position. The Seven of Swords, doing things differently. That's the outcome. We are going to be doing things differently. We are bringing out which ones? Yeah, okay. They are bringing out the Labradorable deck again. Now? No. Okay. Okay. They want me to clarify with this deck, and which is kind of nice because this deck is really a romantic deck for me. It like brings you back into the past. And we don't want to be in the past, right? We need to move forward and get through this. Hey, they want me to cut. Okay. The Seven of Swords, again, looking at things from a different direction. And to clarify that, things are going to be, it's going to be more visible as to what we are really working to remove and replace. There's going to be more clarity coming in on how to do this. This is fighting off things you don't see when it's right side up, fighting off things that you don't see. But this is like I said, the first feelings that I got with it is that things were going to become more clear. We're going to be able to see what we're fighting against. But they are bringing me to the book. You've Got a Friend is playing now, James Taylor. What a beautiful song. And it's the Seven of Wands. And that's what we need to be, right? We need to be there for each other. They brought me to the poem because I've been having trouble remembering the poems lately, and I'm sorry about that. But they're bringing me to the poem. I don't know if you can see that. This is not the time to fear. All will pass. Peace is near. That's what's coming. And they're saying it's near. The other card that we have, the world card, another major arcana, but this is coming. The change in the world. Look at the joy she has. Look at the joy. They're also calling things that work behind the scenes. There are things going on behind the scenes. I wish I knew what their idea was of near was, though. Everybody has a different idea of what near is. Eight of Pentacles, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, but it's good work. It's good work. It's strong work. It's the masters at work. So that sounds good. They're talking in this song about how, if you're feeling all alone when the bad times hit, find a friend. We're friends. We are here as friends to each other. Ask. Don't be afraid to ask for help. A lot of people are going to need our help, and they're not going to feel comfortable if other people aren't asking for help, too. You know, I don't know what I just said there, but that's what they had my mouth saying. So they wanted me to switch up to the angel cards. It's a very soft energy. It could be a little bit of a calm before the storm type of a situation. Um, it might get a little more concerning, uncomfortable. They're having me set up in the past and present. Well, usually that's what this is, but sometimes it doesn't end up being the past and present. It just kind of ends up being a little bit of everything, everything everywhere all at once, right? That's how everything happens. Starting right off, we've got the Queen of Earth. Make time for those around you and take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. I mean, that's what we've been saying this whole this whole thing, this whole channel, really, because that's really what it's all about is the love. Nine of Waters, the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. Page of Earth. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something challenging or a new area of study. They are talking about the financial matters. Again, I feel like things might be getting a little worse before they start getting better. And it all depends on how quickly we can move out of the fear and into the knowing that everything's going to be okay. Three of Air, that's the Three of Swords. Great sadness, takes time to heal, the need to forgive yourself and others. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of healing when this is done. There's a lot that's going to be going on, and we've got to remember that we're not perfect. Nobody is perfect, and you've got to understand that about other people's actions. They were misled or they didn't understand. I mean, we just have to be compassionate. We don't need to be saying, "We told you so." No, that's such ugly behavior. Just be compassionate, just listen, just be there for them. Invite them into the fold. Missing an opportunity. That would be missing an opportunity. This is the Four of Water, which is the Four of Cups. But the Four of Cups to me is also about I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, but I'm kind of interested in what you have in this cup. That's kind of how I always read the Four of Cups. But it says missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Yeah, little discontent. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Again, use your imagination. That creativity, it's all from the same source. Everything is from the source, but the creativity, which is going to be stronger and stronger for people this year as well, more psychic ability, more feeling more connected. You don't have to connect; it's already there. It's about recognizing. The last two songs have been about friends. This is Queen, my best friend. We have the Empress. That's you've worked hard and now you're getting everything that you deserve. They're reminding me that the other side, the other dimensions have been working on this as well. There's a lot going on in the background that we don't know about to bring us all together for the universe. It's exciting times and try to concentrate on knowing that you were part of it and helped through it, helped others through it. Be the wings, they're saying. Queen of Air, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you. And that's really what we're doing right now. We're getting rid of all of this stuff so the good stuff can come in. Seeing the humor in the situation. This is all just a play. All the world is a stage. Shakespeare wasn't kidding. Ace of Water, the Ace of Cups. Joy within the home and heart. Blessings come with this new start. That's the poem that goes along with the Ace of Waters, the Ace of Cups. Falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. Spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. Wasn't I just talking about enhanced intuition? And a new home. This is all about all the good stuff, all the new beginnings that are going to be happening that are coming from this situation. We've got this. Yeah, it stinks. I agree, 100%. But in my belief, we signed up for this. And I would have. I would have, because I'm all about the stories, and I would want to go back and say, yeah, I was there for that. My personality and makeup is very much about wanting to be brave and wanting to bring about good things, wanting to do good for others, but also being a little bit of a coward when it comes to physical stuff. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a coward. I would have wanted to be here for this to see all of this going on, but I would have wanted to remain safe. This is Jake playing, and the song is what falling in love feels like. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this, but I just am. But again, it's about falling in love. It's about the beautiful things. Forget about the past. Throw it in the trash, she just said. We're never going back. Put sun on my skin. What a beautiful way to end this, right? Because what they're telling me, that this is what they want you to take away. This is the final thing that they want you to take away, is that feeling of this is going to be incredible. This is going to be love. I don't know why they're having me do this way, because this is my personal deck. All right, they're just messing with me now. This is my spirit inspired oracle. And it's just some information that I've written down on the cards for those of you just joining. But I always like to point out how big of a deck it is. This is a big deck. It's got a lot of sayings in it and a lot of different things. Peace of Mind just came on by Boston. Yeah, these cards do kind of give you a little bit of peace of mind, because what happens is it almost always refers back to things that were said during the rest of the video. If you don't let the past die, it won't let you live. Again, about letting go. We have to let go of the past. We have to let go of things how they were because things are never going to be the same in a good way. But people don't like change. This is all just one big waterfall moment right now. Good things are going to churn up. It's going to be fine. We just have to get through this. Today, think about all that you are instead of all that you are not. Think about all that you have as well. But they're also reminding me that some of us are here to rebuild, and some of us are here to get their hands dirty and really fight. You feel who you are. You know who you are. You know which one of those categories you fall in, or somewhere in between, if you don't feel one or the other. Some people are the mind, they're saying. Some people are the mind of the body, some people of the heart. But we all have to work together. We all have to be together to keep everything moving. But the heart is most important. Do I want the feeling of this emotion in my future? And that's what we're looking at. Do we want this kind of an institution or do we want that kind of an institution? How do we want institutions? We need to do more collaborative things. We can't have all of those institutions are going to be reworked from the bottom up. It's very much five of cups energy right now. This is necessary. This is all that has happened is necessary. Don't miss out on something that could be amazing just because it might be difficult. Seriously? That's really what they've been saying through this whole thing. This is going to be an amazing experiment. They said experiment. Now they want me to say experience. Do with that information what you will. Final card, you are guided by the angels. That's the outcome. You are guided by the angels. Speaking of angels, let's get Archangel Michael out. I love that they ended it with Boston because, first of all, the song's Peace of Mind, but it's still very much a rock song and there's a lot of beauty and strength. Prayer will help the situation. Meditating, going into that place of love and peace. Doesn't necessarily have to be prayer, but by all means, if that's what you do, whatever form prayer takes for you, do it. Look at the light around her head. They're really bringing that to me. And that's about trusting, knowing the faith, knowing that things are going to be good. This prayer at the bottom asks for divine intervention. We'll bring that about. They've got our backs. They just said it. Have confidence. Have confidence. We've got you. We've got you back. Detach from the situation. Yeah. If you are lucky enough to be somewhere where you really don't have to pay attention to things right now, it's okay not to pay attention to things. Paying attention to things is just going to put you in a different place. Stay away from that place. You'll know when you're supposed to watch something. If you need to watch something, you'll know what action you're supposed to take. So don't even think about things, but also detach from the emotion of the situation. Whenever things change, people get, they have a tendency to feel rankled, is the word that they're using, rankled, like it kind of bothers you that there's some type of a change because it's an inconvenience. If you can just look at a situation as, okay, this is something that's happening. And don't take your ego totally out of it. Don't pay attention to whether or not the situation is making you angry or sad or frustrated or whatever. Separate yourself from those emotions and you can see things much, much more clearly. The final card, you're on the right path. We're doing the thing. We're getting the thing done. And it's a beautiful thing. Things are going to be really great. Think of the light in the bottle. All right. Well, I guess that's it. Have a wonderful week. Love you guys. Bye-bye.